Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to
Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn. Yeah.
You thought I was feeling you? Hi guys. Hello Renee-nators. It's me. Just son. I'm gonna be totally honest with you guys. I almost forgot my intro song. Hey guys, it's me, Just Son, and welcome back to my channel. Before we get into the video, you already know what you gotta do, right? Like, subscribe, and comment down below. What scary movie are you excited for to be coming out this year? Because it's spooky season. I know a lot of people have been watching that Jeffrey Dahmer type video. Type movie type thing. I have not seen it, but I've heard about it, and I've seen a little clip about it. I ain't eating that, and your apartment been smelling like what and who's? Nah. So I'm not into gruesome stuff. I'm into that jump scare, but I don't like that gruesome pedophile nastiness, disgusting type stuff. So I will not be participating in viewing that. But yeah, make sure you comment down below what scary movie you are that you want to come out. I'm sorry, it's something's going on in here. It's my mind is buffering today. Also, make sure to check down below my ebook, The Fundamentals of Mindfulness. Alright guys, so I did a freaking poopy boopy, doopy doopy, doopy doopy. I did a whole makeup routine type thing, but I don't want to sit here and talk tell y'all what step I'm doing when I'm doing my face, because obviously y'all have eyes and y'all can see, so I don't need to explain it, right? So I'm just gonna talk about something else, I guess. You guys when
You want him to do you so much you can.
What's going on in my mind today, man? Oh, by the way, all of the products will be linked down below. I don't even know if I want to do a color. I like this type color right here. It's pretty neat. Whoa, it's a lot. But yeah, so life. So I was watching this on Instagram where it's a public figure. Yeah, he was screaming on live about the whole black community always being quick to react and never being proactive against certain situations, and how certain people in the black community have been supporting Joe Biden or Hillary Clinton. And he said something about Timbaland, and then my first thought was the rapper Timbaland, but he's talking about the Timbaland. So yeah, and I was like, you know what, he's absolutely right. And I was talking about this in my podcast a couple of podcast episodes ago about how there's a lot going wrong, or has been going wrong in the black community when it comes to not just speaking about the things that are wrong within the black community. As black people, I feel like we've been highly targeted. And we've been through so much, honestly. But not to exclude any of that has just been said, but there's a lot that goes on in the black community that needs to be talked about. First of all, we have trauma, and that trauma that has been, I don't even know if you want, instilled in us, and we have been manipulated. First of all, we've been highly manipulated. But this whole gun violence and us killing us, like our people, it has to stop. That's the main thing I keep on noticing. Like, there's no reason why 4-year-olds, 5-year-olds, 20-year-olds, 50-year-olds, it doesn't even matter the number at this point. It's the death, you want to call it death amount? The death. That's not funny. I'm not laughing. But how many dead bodies of our people do we need to see? Like, it's not even funny at this point. I mean, it was never funny. First of all, whoa. It was never funny. So I just think that we just need to put down the guns now. Because honestly, I feel like you're, excuse my language, but you're fucking pussy if you have to defend yourself using a gun all the time and you can't just talk things out and work things out. Like, what? Like, imagine if guns were just, like, never even a thing. We also need to talk about the toxic parenting. I feel like this goes in, this is a thing that could go in hand with Black and brown children and anybody else who is just experienced that whole, oh, I'm going to parent my children how my mom or my dad did me, and carrying that now from generations and generations. That's not okay, because everything your parent did to you or how they raised you was never like all of it was not okay. Let's just talk about the do everything. So yeah, I need to be your slave master type thing. It's just like all about how you carry things or put in certain like pressures on the young children. Like, I saw this TikTok the other day and it was like, I couldn't relate to it because I never really, like, I grew up, it was like mainly just me and my sister, so I never really had to care for her. But it's a thing in our community where if you have like younger siblings, you basically become the parent of your siblings when your parents are at work or they're just not naturally taking on that role of being a parent. And I'm like, that's not fair. That's not fair at all, because there's no childhood that's being lived, and you grew up without having a childhood. And you know, I'm not a psychologist or a doctor, but if you didn't grow up having a childhood or you didn't get the experience to you know, bask in that, create certain memories, or just live, and you had to grow up when you were like 10 and your younger siblings, and you're just like, whoa, that's not okay. So we definitely have to come up with some solutions to that. And me speaking about these certain situations, I'm glad I get to voice my opinion on my platform and talk about what I want to talk on my platform. But I want you guys to leave down certain comments and let me know what else should be talked about, because it's not giving, and things just need to be talked about. It just does. And we need to, it's like, you can talk about it, but then once you talk about it, you need to be striving to make a huge difference. But we gotta start somewhere. So I want to start by just talking about it, having a simple conversation about it. I also want to get more people on my channel, honestly. I just started out. I'm not just starting out. I started YouTube like a couple of years ago. Honestly, like even a little bit before middle school, I posted myself singing. Mind you, I did not sound that pretty decent. And yeah, I posted that video. And then a couple of years later, when I moved to Georgia, I was with my sister in the video, acting crazy. And that was something. That was definitely something. I definitely have to clean up this eye. Jesus. My other brush. I just like, talking to my nanny. She's like, oh, I don't think you should have deleted those videos. And yeah, those videos, like, they were fun with my sister and stuff. And they showed personality, like a lot of personality. But I'm like, I feel like kind of a little all over the place. And I don't mind having my sister on here, honestly, because she's probably even funnier than me. Like, when you have a YouTube channel and then you bring on other guests, it automatically becomes exciting to the viewer. Like, you have a group of people instead of it just being one. But me, I'm like, kind of egg and egg with this. I'm like saying, oh, you like attention, but sometimes it depends. Am I a attention seeker? I wouldn't say so, but But it's just like, even when you're singing freaking happy birthday, what the heck am I supposed to do? Just smile, right? Okay. You know what I started doing? I started singing along with them. I used to be like, happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. What was I talking about? Yeah, instead of just being freaking nervous and nerve-wracking and all that stuff, just join in the fun. I feel like when you're this is something that we should start doing as humanity. Instead of when you feel like you're being in a claustrophobic, nervous situation. Ooh, come on, just instead of feeding into the nervousness or the embarrassment, you go along with it. You just go along with it. You like, it's the same thing as like if I fell on that trip, I just get up casually and I say, haha. But it's just like, it used to be those people around me where something would happen to me, like embarrassing, or if I would do something on purpose, embarrassing, and they would laugh, and I would be laughing, and it would be this one person saying, oh, we're not laughing with you, we're laughing at you, or I'm not laughing with you. I'm like, oh, okay. But I'm laughing, it doesn't matter because I'm laughing at myself. I found it funny too when I bust my ass on the floor. Dang. Am I not allowed to laugh? It's like that whole, oh my gosh! That whole, oh no, being embarrassed. And everybody's laughing at me, that's over with. It's 22. It's about to be 2023. You need to start standing up for yourself and owning your embarrassing moments and rocking it like a champ. Like a champ. Like, you own that. I feel like when you boost up your confidence level and you're like, yes, I bust my ass. So what? It happens to the best of us. And if you didn't bust your ass, then But yeah, just start owning it. Owning it. Who's texting my cellular device? Hold on. So, false alarm. It was not nobody texting my cellular device, although somebody texted me, but my phone is on DMD, so it doesn't even come. Well, actually, I don't have that person on DMD. Well, my phone isn't on DMD, but that person, when they text me, their message doesn't get a notification. Notification. But that was just my flow letting me know that I might be getting a severe headache today. I hope that does not come true. Who else uses flow? Put your hands in the air if you use flow. They be saying I'm going to get certain symptoms and stuff when I might be ovulating and stuff. But them things don't be, my mascara is trash on the bottom. We gotta fix that up because that's terrible. Guys, I don't know what's going on, but I think I might be trying to have like a nosebleed. Hopefully I'm okay. The first time I had a nosebleed, that was crazy. I had my first nosebleed. You guys don't, I don't think you guys understand. Waiting for me to have my first nosebleed was kind of like waiting for my first period to come. Like, I'm like, is there something wrong? Because this hasn't happened. But I sure did get it last year. It was the winter time, and it was like pitch black dark or whatever. And I think I was just sitting there, and that's what those brows see. Look pretty decent the way they are. I think they are. Yeah, I was laying there, and I think I started rubbing my nose, and then that thing started bleeding, like gushing out, and I'm like, whoa there, honey bunch. Like, it was uncontrollably, and I'm like, whoa. I'm like, oh shoot, I'm having a nosebleed. And my uncle was there, so I'm like, he called somebody up, and they was on the phone. He was like, yeah, she's having a nosebleed. and I don't even think he knew what to particularly do. Oh my god. Yeah, so to move on from that, I feel like, when you have those days when you're just, I can feel myself sinking sometimes, sinking in the thoughts of me not doing enough. But then I realize, or like, I be looking at people, I'm like, oh my gosh, but these people are like 20 years old, or they only be like a couple of years older than me. And I'm like, oh shoot, they have this and this and this, and they're making this amount of money and stuff. Then I have to realize I'm taking a whole different route. Like some days I'd be like, let me just get up and go get a job, like a regular job, it's like sometimes I'm like, oh, you can't even be freaking picky, because look at you, you have so much privilege. Like, there's other people who's in worse situations and they can't even get a job. I want to work in a fast food place. I don't want to do that. But then I'm like, you're going in a different direction than people, so I would rather find something online to do than just do that. But it's like, it's those days where it's just like kind of a dry spot and nothing is happening. So this is when I started seeing myself sink a little, but at the same time I'm pulling myself up. I'm like, just so I don't get unmotivated and don't start not doing anything and just like getting down on yourself. Like, this is the time where you say, okay, all right, keep on pushing, and keep on doing it. Just be very consistent. Because it really does. It gets hard when you're doing something and you're putting your effort into it, and then you're not necessarily seeing results instantly, or you're not seeing them after a couple of days or a couple of weeks. Like me, I like to see what keeps me going. I think a lot of people settle for a job because it's just like they know instantaneously that they're going to get their money at the end of the week or whenever they get it, because they know it's like, yeah, I signed up for this, so yeah, I'm going to get owed my money, because yeah, I'm waiting for that paycheck. But when you're like, I guess I'm kind of like in a freelancing type of phase, or not even phase, I'm like in a freelancing type of career, student type career, whatever. You're doing certain things like affiliate marketing, you're doing YouTube, and you have an ebook, and you want to invest yourself into certain programs, or just like try to do try to sell other digital products. It's like, it's not guaranteed that you're going to make a certain amount of money in a certain amount of time. It's just, hey. And I'm not no selling expert, but I do push my product, and I do try to post daily. And as far as affiliate marketing, I try to utilize Pinterest and other tools and stuff, but it's just like, hey, yeah, it's maybe I didn't think it was a thing, but it's another thing I noticed in the Black and brown community. Like, it's not a bad thing, but I don't know if it would count as a bad thing. I don't know. A lot of nurses. You have a lot of nurses. Like, a lot of people go for nursing, doing hair, new thing, nails. That started a couple of years ago. Eyebrows and hair. That's been for years, generations and generations. But yeah, like nurses. I'm like, what's up with that? I'm like, well, it's nothing wrong with it. It's just that I guess we just have a lot of people in the community that likes to help people, and I guess it just has a nice salary. It's not too hard, and it pays a little well. So I'm like, hey. I'm like, oh shoot, I'll be thinking like, oh, these people are entrepreneurs and stuff, and for me, I was striving to be an entrepreneur, but honestly, I'm striving to be a collateral lender. So I want to be in control of the money. It's like, once you have control of the money, you have all the power. You have my thoughts on getting a job when you're 18 and you might be in my certain situation. My parent is not one of those parents that's like, oh, you need to get out by 18, or you're kicking out, or they're not pressuring me to get a job, but they are very pressury about me finding something online to do and going about it that way, because they don't want me to get stuck in the rat race, what a lot of you guys are on. So, story to a couple of people already, but you guys, like, a lot of my viewers don't know it. It's like one time I was literally chasing after an ice cream truck while I was in class. It was like I would be on class, but I would have it on my phone. That's what I loved about quarantine. Like, a lot of people hate on quarantine and say they fell back and they didn't like excel, and it was really hard for them, but I did so well. Like, I was really dead ass chasing an ice cream truck, trying to let them know that the two kids and I wanted ice cream, and I was in class. But you would never know. You would never know because I'm that good. Okay? Like, your girl was really well in class. And that year I did so good. Like, if anything, thank you Quizlet. Thank you Quillbot for paraphrasing a lot of things for me. Like, even my classmates and even me, like, I'm not gonna be selfish. I'm gonna help you out too if you get what I'm getting at. Like, 2020 was a year, and half of my high school experience was shifted and taken aback and kind of pushed forward at the same time because I was home. And I think I want to do a cute little moment where I have a little bit of this white in on my lid like that. Oh, it's giving, baby. It's giving. But yeah, so like I mentioned in one of my other videos, I went to an all-girl Catholic school. And let me just say this. When I come into people and they ask me, well, how is that? And you have to deal with all these nuns and no, like, you guys have so many questions. Like, I really think that there's these nuns and all these scary religious people walking around. And I'm gonna say, atmosphere wise, when I walked into that school, it felt good. It really did. Protection wise, that's something I did have a concern for, because there was no security. They did have this like lock system on the door or whatever, but it was just like you really had to be paying close attention to whoever was coming in and out of the school, because it was just different not to see any security guards on campus. And I guess there was like this police office or whatever. I don't know. They weren't that far, but I was just not used to that. I was like, what? Like, where's the security? But then again, I did grow up going to a public school. In an all-girl school, everybody knew your dang business. Like, I came in that school and like everybody knew my name by week 2, I want to say. I'm like, I don't even know you, Stacy. Who is you? Who is you? Yeah. I could tell a teacher something, or like something, and then next thing I know, this teacher is bringing it to my attention. Like, I never even told you that. How do you even know that? So I was just like, yeah, I really need to eat something because I'm feeling a little lightheaded. Oh my god, I really hope I'm not having a nosebleed, but I can see the blood in my nose. Don't come out while I'm doing my makeup. Please don't come out while I'm doing my makeup, because as y'all can see, I'm starting to sound congested, and there's something going on with my nose, and I was rubbing it a little hard, and I think I might have did something to my nose where it's feeling like it's like. But yeah, it was different. You know, it wasn't the high school experience that I was looking for. I thought I was gonna obviously, because I was in Georgia at one point. Moved back up here, and it was like I moved during the middle of the school year, so my mom and my dad was like quick to just find a school to put me in. And look, I knew about the school when I was like in elementary school. I was like, yeah, I want to go there. Like, and like I heard they were like a performing arts school, so I'm like, oh, and it's all girls. I'm like, oh, but high school, I'm like, oh. But then I was like, you know what? They didn't really have too many options, so I'm like, you know what? Okay, I guess we could check it out. And to be honest with you, that is the last and only school I checked out. Like, I didn't even go to any other schools. I would have went to a performing arts school, honestly. But actually, considering the road I'm going on now, I don't know. It wouldn't have been that school though. That school is a school you send your children to be sheltered. They're very pricey, and they don't even give you lunch or breakfast. But they have vending machines, so they make a lot of cash off of you. I'm just being honest. If you want the review on a school, if you want me to do a separate video for how I feel on a Catholic school that I went to for 4 years, let me know. Because I do have some words about that school. But it's not hell. It's very much the opposite. It's a couple of teachers where there was a little attitude. Hasn't teachers, there wasn't a lot of in my school, and there was about 5 of us in my class. Like, there were 17 students. What am I doing? Just what are you doing, bro? What is going on? Come on, Blush, work with me today. Don't do too much, but work with me. Cute. Anyway, but yeah, it was people in my class, and there was like about 5 of us in my class that were, and there was about like 4 of us that were cool with each other. Like, in my group at the time, we're not a group anymore, but when we were cool and stuff, it was just like we had a lot of those. You peeping what I'm peeping? And there was a point where it's just like I had a lot of those by myself, and my nose better get it together, because if you start, okay, that's not blood, I don't know what that is, but wait, is it blood? Is it blood? And we had a lot of those. Do you see what I'm seeing? It was like more so I would kind of became immune to it, because they were just always doing some oddball stuff. But I have to wake up 5 o'clock in the morning, and the other kids would be out there. Mind you, they would be picking me up in this white van. So I was just like, but lucky it had like writing on it or whatever to let you know that they was coming to pick up the Pennsylvania kids, me. And then the other kids would be waiting there. But it's just like they had the CB uniform. And I don't know. I just got like this type of embarrassment kind of filled over me a little bit, because I was... Alright guys, so I'm back. I just had to spit that out because I could feel it in my nose. And as I was talking, I know y'all was getting annoyed of me getting more and more congested, because I was getting annoyed myself. But yeah, hey, so if you guys, here's a trick. If you if you put a scarf on and you tie it a little tight, and you wake up and you got them dents in your forehead, all you gotta do is rub it in a circular motion. Like, if you have a hickey, I wouldn't know, because I don't get hickeys. But I've seen this video where they took this thing, but they were doing like a circular motion type thing. So all you have to do is rub that thing out.
I look like Elvis Presley.
Oh my gosh. Look at that. But what the? I'm gonna turn around so y'all can see that. Hopefully my hoodie not in the way, but I don't know how that look. How that look? Now, yeah, Panina, you messing with that Faloose? I'm about to get crazy, so let's just... Let's see how this turned out. Hold on. Cause did it do something? Whoa. I look look like some Barbara. Oh my god! I look like a sunflower. I can't get enough of this. Hold on. Hey, Chante. How are you doing? Yes. Oh, yeah. I'm really feeling this. It's giving. They're definitely gonna take some pictures. I'm like, wow.
Few moments later.
Being somebody's smexy mama or whatever. I'm really feeling this, y'all. I'm really feeling this. Hold on. I gotta put the hoops on. Where's my hoops? This is I'm glad you got to see the whole process of me glamming up. Now, I do this thing where I do my makeup, do my hair, put some clothes on and don't go anywhere. Cause that's just the I do. I had to put these hoops on so I can see them. We gonna police look. We gonna police the look with some hoops. Oh, I could pinch you with my love. Oh, baby, I whip. Nobody else. She's a queen. You know, these glasses are kind of giving they're kind of giving 70 vibes. Huh. I had the balls to tell me that these look kitty. With this look and this shirt, hell no. No. But yes, I'm feeling this. Okay. If I wanted like curls for the girls and I don't have hold on, cause I'm really y'all, I was, before I hop subject to subject, because I feel like I was doing that a lot with y'all. I feel like I like curtain bangs a little bit. To close this video by saying I did not forget to post the reaction video or the rating video, because you guys get viewers' choice. Now, I'm definitely a person that sticks to the words, but I didn't want to post this because I was a little bored. I'm like, film a video of how I did it, because all I did was I did the takedown. Take it down. I really want to take your son down, because she's looking really fine right now. Like a box of chocolate and flour with some pollinating. I don't know what I'm singing, but it's gonna be. Talking out loud to myself makes me feel so much better when I know that I'm doing it in front of a camera and it's going to be a published video and it's going to be published to you guys. So thank you. It's not a wig, but I just had to do that because that was not looking pretty nice. I might just close the video on like this. If I had to rate it, I would rate it a nice little 7.5 out of 10. Cause it's not terrible. It's just that I can see. Y'all gotta stop catching me when I be feeling myself on camera. Like, whoo, that face card goes valid, right? Right? Alright, this is a long video. Keep on rambling. I kinda don't want to stop talking to you guys. But make sure you like and comment, subscribe. I know I said that 1,000 times, so make sure you do it. Make sure you do it. Make sure you click that notification button so you can know when I'm posting more content. I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers. I was gonna say 100K, but is that pushing it? No, we're gonna make it there one day. You guys are gonna help me make it there. Make sure you share my video. Like, if you think it's decent, make sure you share the video, because I'm like a beginner YouTuber. So I'm like, the more you push the video, the more attraction I would gain, and I could start getting monetized for the content that I put out. Like, I want to make money from this. That's not the only reason I'm on here. It's just like I like talking. Like talking. What's that girl from that thing? She be like, yeah.
God, you look like the 4th of July. It makes me want a hot dog real bad.
I'm gonna make me some coffee and carry on with the rest of my day. I love you. See you later, Renee-ernators. Mwah.
Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn. Yeah.